King City, Copadena. Money Mob in the building. You already know we get it poppin' all day, baby. Street certified, gangsta. Street certified, Copadena got them stripes. Bred in the jungle, the product of the savage life. Pray to the Lord for my soul and everything is ain't. Let the game rap tight, watch the king take flight.
Alright everybody, got another video for you guys today, and today we're going to be shooting the full review of the Blue Studio 5.5S. Alright, done used this phone for a while, gonna give you guys my honest opinions of it now, so I hope you enjoy the video. Alright, first off, I just realized that in my unboxing video, I never booted it up to let you guys see what the boot looks like and check the Android version. So, got it powered off. I just wanted to get the boot up on tape so you guys could see it. So here we go. Let it boot up real quick. Zoom it in tight. You know, pretty simple boot animation. Boots up relatively quickly. And give it a couple seconds. Wait for the haptic feedback, and there we go, we're up. And real quick before we dive into everything, just want you guys to see what version we're running here. So let's take it to the settings. And scroll down. About device, and you can see right there that we are running Android 4.2.2, which is Jelly Bean. There goes the Easter egg for you guys. Yeah, just wanted to make sure you guys saw that real quick before I get started. Yeah, alright, so starting off the review, let's just talk about build quality real fast. And I must say, it's a very solid device, you guys. Very solid. And see, it's very sturdy and very solid, no creaking of any kind. So I really appreciate that. You could definitely feel it in your hand. So the build quality on this is really good. Really good. Now let's talk about the display. So as you can see right here, we have a 5.5 inch display, and it's an IPS display. And I believe that it has, let me double check real quickly. I believe that it has, give me a second, let me find it for you guys. GPS information, there we go. I believe that it has, yes, it has 240 pixels per inch. Yeah, so it's really solid there, and I really like that. I definitely must say that this 5.5 inch form factor is really starting to grow on me. So I think that regardless of where I go from now on, I'm gonna have to come back to the 5.5 inch, because you know, it's just got enough space to get everything done. Anyway, moving on, let's dive a little bit deeper into the hardware here. So what we have here is a 5.5 inch screen, as I said, with IPS technology, and a MTK 65 82 quad-core processor, clocked at 1.3 gigahertz, with 1 gig of RAM and 4 gigs of ROM, expandable up to 32 gigs with micro SD card, which I have in here, so storage is not a problem. And yeah, and we have a 8 megapixel camera on the back with LED flash, a 2 megapixel front facing camera with proximity and light sensors and geo sensors and all that, and your LED notification light is up there. So yeah, pretty standard affair. And okay, so now let's talk about the software. Yeah, why not? So as you can see, it's running a pretty stock build of Jelly Bean. I mean, it's fairly stock. I mean, yeah. And that's one of the things that I would say that I really like about Blue, is that they didn't make any crazy alterations to the software. They didn't add a whole bunch of ridiculous features or anything like that, stuff you're not gonna use. They just kept it simple. And all they really added was their own custom software updater. And yeah, it kept it simple. So I really appreciate that. And it comes with most of the stock features. I only had to download like 1 or 2. So it came with all the Google services minus Google Plus and Google Music, which I had on there but I took back off because the stock music player works just as good. And yeah, so I must say I was pretty pleased with that. So okay, what do we talk about next? Yeah, let's talk about some of the issues I had with the phone. So you know how it is. New phone, you're gonna have a few things you don't like, and some of the issues that I had were with the actual space that's on the device here. So as you can see, it says 4 gigs, but after you boot it up, you have about 2. So you know. Yeah, I'm shooting a video right now. Hold on, shooting a video. What's up, Auntie? Shooting. Nah, I'm actually recording right now, so, and I can't really pause because then it's gonna break the video into 2. All right, sorry about that, you guys. Moved into a new place, still ironing out some of the technical difficulties. But yeah, as I was saying, the things I don't like was the internal storage. Even though it says 4 gigs, you actually have about 2. And even though you can move stuff to your SD card, still gonna take up a little bit of space on the device itself. So as you can see, I don't really have that much left. Let me zoom in tight so you guys can see real quick. Yeah. And this is me keeping it at the bare minimum, you guys. Yeah. But it is what it is. Because, you know, for the price, some of these things you just have to deal with. Let's see. Other things that I don't like about the device. Well, I was installing my apps like I usually do, and it crashed a few times. It hung up and it crashed a few times. I installed my flashlight app, and it froze up, and I had to pull the battery and, you know, let it sit and then put the battery back in, and it's good. But I can't pretty say that was kind of a deal breaker for me, because you know, all these devices have their little issues, so those were my own little problems that I had with it. Alright, moving on. What else do we want to cover? Okay, let's talk about Wi-Fi. Now, the Wi-Fi on the device is really good, you guys. I mean, it doesn't have the latest Wi-Fi, but it does the job. I mean, it has Wi-Fi 802.11 BGN, no AC, but you don't really need that. It really does the job, so I kind of like that. And so let's see. Let me roll a YouTube video so you can see here how that Wi-Fi does. Let me see. Let me find something. Yeah, let's just do this one. I used this one from before. So, you know, it loads up. And it's good. Let me just pause that real quick. I'm going to let it play for a little bit. But, yeah, it loads up. And once it loads up, it's off and it's gone. So, as you can see, let me turn the rotation on so we can set that up real good. And, yeah, it's very stock, so I really like that. You know, didn't do too much. And everything works how it's supposed to. So, yeah, let me just go ahead and play the video a little bit for you guys. Mega unboxing for you guys. Got some pretty nice tablets, so let's get started. So, right here, we have the Blue Studio C HD 5.0 inch screen. Go ahead and unbox it real quick. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, no buffering or lag of any kind, and it's really very snappy. And I think that equates to them not really bogging it down with too much. Yeah. Yeah. So that's pretty good. Now, let's see, what else are we going to talk about here? Alright, let's talk about bands. So this is a GSM phone. So any GSM carriers will work, like T-Mobile, AT&T, Metro, what's some more of them? Straight Talk, Sullivan, Simple Mobile, Track Phone. Yeah, pretty much any GSM carrier will work on this. And if you're looking for 4G, as long as they support the 1900 and 2100 bands, you should be good to go. Now, I'm not getting 4G on this device. I mean, it's HSPA Plus, so it's kind of 4G, but I'm not getting it in all the areas. But 3G is fine for me. I mean, it doesn't burden down my experience at all, and still very snappy, so that's not a problem for me. So yeah, now since we're talking about that, let's just go ahead and talk about the Bluetooth, which I must say, the Bluetooth, guys, runs really good on this device. Don't have any issues whatsoever. Whoops, I clicked the wrong one. It's hard to do this from behind the camera, guys, I'm sorry. So yeah, didn't have any issues whatsoever with the Bluetooth, and it was fairly strong. And as you can see, I had it paired up to my Bluetooth headphones, and I was taking calls and such, and it worked perfectly. And I must say that was a little bit of a shock there, but yeah, wasn't expecting it to work so good, but it did. So I must say I'm very pleased with that. And now, let's talk about GPS here. So, the GPS was, good. It's really good. As you can see from this GPS test right here, it locked on fairly quickly. Kind of caught a bad screenshot right there. I'm sorry. It locked on fairly quickly. And, yeah, I was using navigation. Didn't have any issues with it. And, yeah, I must say that was awesome. And, going back to the Wi-Fi test, I must say, got some pretty good scores here, as you can see. Sorry, I forgot to cover that earlier. So yeah, the Bluetooth was good, the Wi-Fi is good. I just had to put that little last piece in there. Sorry guys, if I kind of backtracked a little bit. Yeah. So that brings us to what haven't I covered? Call quality. Yeah, call quality was awesome on here. It was very clear, and it was loud when I needed it to be. Didn't have any issues. And speaker quality, don't really like the rear facing speakers too much, but it does the job. I mean, whoops. It does the job. Didn't really have any issues. I just I'm having an issue with rear facing speakers because I'm realizing that it really does get muffled quite easily. But a lot of the phones these days have rear-facing speakers, so you kind of just learn to deal with it. But it was a pretty decent speaker. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and play some music for you guys now. And you can hear it. I mean, it does the job. You know? Let's see, let's play this. You actually get more if you put the face down, but pretty decent. Kind of gets muffled if you cover it, but it's not too bad. Plays fairly well. I must say, I was pretty surprised by that. But yeah, speakers are awesome. Let me just play a little bit. Alright, so speakers and call quality is really good on this device. Let's move on. Kind of want to make sure I cover everything here. What else? You know, I had it all in my head and it kind of got jumbled around when I hit record. So, cameras. Let's talk about the cameras. So, like I've said, pretty simple camera interface. It has everything you need: flash, HDR, couple shots. Records video in full 1080p. Yeah, the camera's pretty awesome. And like I said earlier, 2 megapixel front facing camera, 8 megapixel back camera, and yeah, let's just go ahead and show you guys some of the sample shots that I took in a video. So yeah, let's just go ahead and walk through it here. So you can see it did fairly well. Got lots of sun that day. Yeah. On the tab too, and yeah, it did really well. My host of Samsung Galaxy S3 batteries. I'm actually looking to get rid of some of this, so yeah, I might sell some of this. Yeah, did fairly well on that. It's an outside shot. Reproduction is actually decent. I mean, it's kind of washed out. I don't know if that comes off good in the camera, but it's all washed out a little bit. And this is a nighttime shot. Yeah. So if you really want a good shot, you're gonna need some decent lighting here. Kind of blew it out a little bit, but it's a decent camera. A really decent camera. So I must say I was surprised, and I'm gonna tell you why I was surprised. Because for the price, I wasn't really expecting that good of a camera, but turned out to be better than I expected. And you know, while we're here, let's go ahead and play sample video for you guys so you can see how the camcorder quality looks. Hit play on that. Alright, this is a test video for the Blue 5.5S in moderate to low light, and everything set on auto. How it is when you take it out, I didn't change any settings. As you can see, it's pretty good, but it has some trouble with exposure and adjusting to the right light, but it's decent. Yeah. So the camera test for you guys, and I want to apologize for the noise because we're moving into the new place. So if you hear lots of noise in the background, I apologize. But yeah, that's the cameras. What else? Gaming. Let's do a little bit of gaming for you guys so you can see how that GPU fares in here. And I believe it has a Mali 400 GPU. And I must say, I didn't run into any issues. So let's run through a little bit of gameplay. And yeah, I might play some music for you guys while the gameplay is going. Let me just let it load up here. Yeah. Let's turn that down. Kinda got tired of that. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and line up some other music here. Give me a second. Come back to that. Yeah, let's go ahead and play that right there.
Set me a rock star. A rock star. Turn up. You need a burger. 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 I'm a rock star, baby. Don't get the ring. I'm a rock star, homie. 'Cause I'm on the back. I'm a rock star. Haters money, I'm gon' smile. I'm a rock star. Showing I ain't never going back. I'm a rock star, baby. Don't get the ring. I'm a rock star, homie. 'Cause I'm on the back. I'm a rock star. Haters money, I'm gon' smile. I'm a rock star. Showing I ain't never going back. Tell me what you see when you look into my eyes. It's a one, it's an eight. Crack spitter on the rise. You knew what was coming, got him dead. Took surprise, treat haters like a cheat, and leave them paralyzed. All the shows, all this dope, cocaine, get it poppin', pocket swole. Ice on froze, got your chick jockey. Have a rare of a monster, true scholar for them dollars. Eliminate them, spark up and get them all to holler. Poppin' tags and body bags, the life of a monster. Caviar, they got it, tiger, pasta, king, crabs and lobster. Exploding on the whip, call me city snapster. Left the boom, fracture, spitting bars of that rapture. I'm legendary lab, too real for you actors. Rap bar, finish, prime key, loaded Green Bay Packers. Went to school, got a job, but still a faithful trapper. Crown me a master, or prepare for disaster. I'm a rock
switch tracks real quick. Kinda like this track.
Money mob in the building. You already know we get it poppin' all day.
Alright, go back to more gameplay here.
Street certified, gangsta. Street certified, overseas got the stripes. Bread in the jungle, the product of the savage life. Pray to the Lord for my soul, everything. Got the game wrapped tight, watch the king take flight. Street certified, overseas got the stripes. Bread in the jungle, the product of the savage life. Pray to the Lord for my soul.
Kind of difficult to do behind the camera. Got a bad angle on it. What else? Let's play some Dead Trigger.
Service acts in the classroom, taxing freaks, getting past the smashing in the bathroom, paying bills, popping tags, making more than the teachers, supplying the deacons at church, getting mugs from the registry, certified, getting got the stripes, bread in the jungle, the product of the savage life, pray to the Lord for my soul, everything, got the game wrapped tight, watch the king take flight, street certified.
Yeah. Alright, so that was the game test. As you can see, it really has no problem handling whatever you throw at it. So I think I'm really gonna enjoy this. This phone definitely is gonna sit in my pocket for a while. What else? Alright, let's give you some benchmarks and probably some more detailed shots of the internals. So, yeah. I think I already took shots of it. Hold on. Just trying to expedite the process a little bit, or speed up the process a little bit. Took screenshots of everything for you guys. Let's see. Quadrant scored pretty well, as you guys can see. Let me zoom in on that so y'all can see the score. Alright, so as you can see right there, scored a 5,629. You know, CPU scores is pretty decent, and scored up there pretty high with devices like the HTC One X and all that. Yeah, so that was pretty good. And then this is the let me zoom it back out, sorry. This is the internals here. So you have a quad-core processor, clocked at 1.3 gigahertz. Yeah. Made by Blue, running Android 4.2.2. All that good stuff. Resolution is 540 by 960. And there you get a better shot of the internals. These are your sensors, your proximity, accelerometer, and light sensor. And up, let that focus back in. There you go. More sensors and yeah, GPU tests. Yeah. And where's the quadrant scores? No, where's the Antutu score? Yeah, these are the Antutu scores. And as you can see, it's scored quite good. So, kind of like that. What else? What other benchmarks did it do here? Hold on, let me back up real quick. Alright. No, I took some other benchmarks here. Oh yeah. The VLMO benchmarks. So you can see where it's stacked up with everybody else. So that was pretty awesome. I mean, it's decent.